fuck's sake, it's cold. I'm awake. I've been awake for what? For 4 hours? About 4 hours. Though I've dipped and dived in and out of a kind of waking nightmare of noodly dozing every 26 minutes or so since around 4 a.m. Lie awake, beating myself up about every infraction my past self pulled. Hey, remember that time you fell over in front of a turtle? Remember that time you accidentally punched a baby? Remember that girl who sneered at your face? I'm haunted by semi-erotic dreams of people telling me how ugly and stupid I am. The odd recurring Gasparnoe dream mixed in. Me trying to take a piss in a repellent public bathroom. Goo and feces dripping down the walls and overflowing sinks and urinals. And nobody else seems to notice. I need to piss, but I can't, no matter how hard I push. Does this mean I need to piss in real life, or am I just wasting valuable dreaming time thinking about this bullshit, when I could be having a lucid dream where I frolic in a go-go bar, before being enticed into having intercourse with 3 of my 4 favourite porn stars, while the 4th offers a kind of meta-commentary on how terrible at sex I am. But I mean, who cares? I'm just happy to be here. Some charity case, even in my own dream. I'm just happy to be here, and not forcing myself to piss in a slimed urinal, next to embarrassed normal people trying to start a conversation with me after I accidentally push too hard and fart. These are my own dreams. This is my own mind doing this to me. I should get up. It's not that I want to get out of bed so I can spend the day sitting on the couch, waiting until it's late enough to go back to bed and repeat. What I want is to lie here, hating everyone and everything, but mostly me. I want coffee. I should get up. I catch a glimpse of something out of the corner of my mind, a possible fantasy I could try and latch onto, something darkly, neurotically erotic to keep me here, to put me back to bed, to tease me with sleep and sex, and then it's gone. I should get up. But why? There's nothing out there. There's nothing in here either, but... And it's dry January. I'm glad I've stopped drinking. I'm glad I haven't got a hangover. But at least that would give me something concrete to fixate on, to fix as I go through this day. And fuck me, it's cold. Every day, a ticking time bomb of mediocrity, just waiting to continue existing on a linear plane of mundanity right into my face. My chubby, scrubbing brush whelked face. God, look at me acting going down those stairs. It's like watching the director's husband giving the least natural performance in an amateur performance of Hamlet. I'm tired. I'm always tired, not quite exhausted, just on the cusp. I feel like I'm caught between the moment I used to wake from a nap on the bus to school, just as I realised that this is my stop as the bus speeds past. Was no one else going to school that day? And so, the day starts the same as yesterday. The same as last Tuesday. The same as when I was 2 years old. It starts with coffee. I feel like I hate coffee, but I'm addicted to it. I miss smoking. If I'm going to be addicted to something, I want it to also be killing me. Do I really miss smoking? I don't know. Look at me, like a recently slapped elephant seal. There I am, dithering over whether to use the good coffee by the large conglomerate group associated with human misery in third world countries, or the cheap supermarket alternative. Am I woker for not wanting to waste it now it's bought, or for feeling guilty about the horrors in its backstory? If that coffee could flash back. Where would its 1,000-yard stare take us? I don't even like coffee that much. I'm addicted to it in the same way I'm addicted to porn, to beating myself up after every decision I've ever made in life, and to smack. Am I punching down or up right now? I wish I could still smoke. Probably have muesli for breakfast. Shredded fruit and wood shavings and milk. Set me up for a day of feeling incredibly fucking hungry, until I give in around 11 a.m. and eat biscuits and cake and cheese, and possibly a boar. Christ. But you get to live to be 45, what else is left to do? Jane Austen novels used to be about how women's lives were over when they hit 7 or something. I don't know, I never read one. Here I am, long past my sell-by date. I bet if someone ground me up and poured boiling water over me, I'd taste like old filtered coffee and blended onion skin. And yeah, there I go, opting for the tastier option, reasoning that the cheaper coffee is probably produced by the same company anyway, so either way, dead and maimed children, etc. Plus the coffee's already bought. It's already bought. The money has already paid for the blood. So may as well enjoy biscuits and cake and cheese, and the tragedy of coffee created by murderers. A simultaneous punch of guilt, both inwards and outwards. Hello, new day. Brand new day. Same old day. Fuck you, day. I'm not quite ready to let Christmas go. Honestly, I can't believe it's already over. And my birthday. And New Year's. And Halloween and Kwanzaa. And last Christmas. Time passes and all I have to show for it is this ever-shrinking t-shirt, barely covering my gut. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. You're fat. And for fuck's sake, shave. The older you get, the more you realize what everyone's been lying to themselves about. It is just about presents. Christmas. That's really what this dead tree is a symbol of. Presents. Why does it look so bare right now? Because there are no presents underneath it. And Christ? Christ can fuck off. He had his chance. He literally crossed living off his bucket list. How can anyone hope to compare with Christ? He was literally and figuratively miraculous and exquisitely fictional. How can we look at the times he changed water to wine, gave lepers their fingers back, and, I don't know, washed his hair with someone else's shampoo? I've never really read the Bible, but how can we look at all these gifts he gave the world and then pretend that Christmas is about anything other than presents? Be it chocolate, slippers, a gilded dildo, or a dead puppy in a forgotten box at the back, still there from last year. Schrodinger's gift to his girlfriend. It's all about presents. And now, with obsolescence, this tree only acts as a reminder of my own human frailty. It is a literal representation of the emptiness of my black-pitted soul, and singularly pretentious turn of phrase. It's the gift that keeps on giving. We should get rid of it. This tree. Actually, to be honest, she wanted to get rid of it 4 days ago, but I convinced her to keep it so I could do this one shot. I made it the last shot too. Anyway, Christmas is over. Got into this habit too, over the last few lockdowns. Feeding stupid birds. They've come to expect it of me. I talk to them. Talk to them like they're my friends. I've named them. I have named wild birds who exploit me to their own nefarious ends. I treat them like they're my pals. But have they named me? I know nothing about them. I read somewhere that birds are territorial, vicious creatures. So does that mean I feed them so that they can go and tear the heads off other, smaller birds? I can certainly see a working class boxing club style situation between the starlings and the song thrush. But am I funding bird terrorism? Paying them in food to entertain me by eating it? I had a nest of robins here last summer. That's how this all started. What became of them? I fed them. But did they train their young chicks to become suicide bombers for some religious cause I'll never understand? Because I'm not a bird. I don't know. But I'm afraid. I'm afraid if I don't keep feeding them, Bluebeard will leave me alone. I don't know what rock bottom feels like, but I'm pretty sure it's the moment the birds leave you alone with your soaked raisins and porridge oats, steeped in your own self-loathing, because you can't even keep friendships with those you pay to stay around. Anyway, I enjoy feeding birds. No work in for me this morning. No work in for the last 2 weeks, but it's okay. I know how to put in my day. Perusing pornography to pass the time, in between coasting through Netflix poster avatars. I used to watch a lot of porn, but it's hard now. That's a penis joke. It's not so much a sense of jaded ennui with regards to the sexualized imagery of consenting adults bending into pretzel shapes for a camera aesthetic. Though I have been doing porn since I was 15. Like Tracy Lords. But I'm a curious person. I've delved a little into the world of porn, and believe it or not, the world of porn is a murky, bafflingly horrid affair, unbefitting the connective brain tissue of a man like me, a man with boundless imagination for the most hideous and basest of things, and a guilt complex. These days, like hearing white Irish rappers, watching porn fills me with a quantifiable sadness, which is only supposed to happen after ejaculation, not before. I am jaded. I'm feeling dark. Still, I flick through categorized videos and alphabetized porn. Still, I flick through categorized videos and for fuck's sake. Thank you. Still, I flick through categorized videos and alphabetized porn stars like their discount CDs in a stationery shop, never quite finding or connecting to something that doesn't look sordid or painful, like finding a Clonad CD in that rack. I scan through all the fetishized nationalities, grandmothers and teenagers, incestuously themed COVID videos, and lactation and mictuation videos, searching for something that doesn't feel like an endurance test. I'm 45 years old. I know things weren't much different, beyond accessibility when I was 15. Yet I yearn for VHS and naivety. These days, the only things that can get me off are fantasies of anti-mask COVIDiots, chanting outside hospitals before having hot oil and piss poured on them. That's the good stuff. It's their terrible screams of pain that do it for me. And just for added measure, I like to fantasize the people pouring the hot liquid over them, constantly telling them, I don't know why you're screaming. We're not pouring anything over you. It's a hoax. It's a mainstream media lie. There's no point giving you protective clothing. It wouldn't work anyway. Oh, don't worry, I'm not going to show you me finishing my porn bit. But if you are looking for it, you will find it on my OnlyFans page. And so, with a death-rattled sputter, the day comes to an early close with nothing achieved. Fuck me. Dry January. Jesus Christ. I think about the beers that arrived in the post yesterday, a late birthday present, and in a thankfully fleeting moment of survival, fight or flight, I briefly consider opening all the cans and chugging them, all in one. No one will know but me, and the camera, and you. But then I panic that I might be an alcoholic, and consider opening them all and pouring them down the sink. I decide against that because I'm an alcoholic, and would prefer to drink the beer when dry January is over. I stand upon the precipice of doing something different, thinking about the myriad ways I could have done something creative today, instead of staring at rutting couples pretending they've only just met for the first time. Though I'm secretly pleased with my use of the word myriad just now. Life has meaning. It has to, otherwise what are we doing here? Maybe I'll find it tomorrow. The ritual comes to a close as I stand alone, thinking about the emptiness that is my uncreative life. I mean, I'm not alone. I'm obviously being filmed by my partner, and whoa, there she is. Spike the camera. I'm honestly just trying to give the illusion of sad and lonely solemnity to connect with you, the viewer, who probably is all alone, masturbating powder from your overcranked member to the existential horror of it all, thinking, well, at least my life's not as bad as his. At least I'm not him. At least I can never fall so far down the ladder that I end up like him. I'm not like him. But you are. You are like me. You are exactly like me. The cycle comes full cycle. I climb into bed exhausted from doing nothing all day but selecting things to simultaneously entertain me and drive another stake of self-loathing through my heart, based on in-the-moment choices I've immediately regretted, and the realization that I'll never be a Mulder or a Scully. I'll always just be me. I'm so tired. But when I put my head down, I'm gifted with projections on the screen inside my third eye of my past, and all the times I said something stupid to someone who immediately appeared far wiser than I. I simultaneously sweat and shiver as the chill covers my body. I'm in for a long one. A fucking long one. And fuck me, is it cold.